It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely.
Hey, are you missing Amazon packages? Well, maybe they're being placed in the woods for the Amazon delivery drivers to go pick them up for themselves later on. You're right. I've never.
I do declare.
Right.
Fell off the back of
No
the
wonder
truck.
my package has been a week late.
I don't want to talk about your package, intern Shane. But yes, we're going to discuss it now on the Joe Padula Show. Absolutely. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, click like, leave your comments, and definitely help us out and share this video now. All right. Some DJ Alice right there. Alice DJ is actually the name. Back in my clubbing days.
Yeah, I was about to say that too.
My fist pumping days. Played it today because it's Friday.
The best day.
The best day. This VIP Bethany is hanging out with us. You don't mind I bust your balls, right? Bust your chops, right? You don't mind,
No,
right?
I love it.
Right. It's a sign of cohesion where I come from.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. Check this story out. So, Amazon driver allegedly, okay, Lawyer Wayne's here today, allegedly dumped packages in the woods. He claimed it was feces. I'll explain in just a moment.
Okay.
Right.
you trying to say the Christmas gift?
So this Amazon driver in New Jersey, damn it.
Why?
Well, allegedly dumped packages from his delivery vehicle, telling an officer that he was throwing his feces in the woods. According to the report there, Logan Township, a cop there was on patrol, noticed a van parked on Route 130. He spotted the driver. We'll call him Desmond.
Okay.
He's 23 years old. Well, he spotted Desi throwing a box into the woods. Now, after being told about the alleged doo-doo, if you will, the cop told Desi to retrieve the tossed box of doo-doo. Realized the suspect was getting rid of undelivered packages. So if you're not getting a Christmas present this year in Jersey, but here's the thing. There was 11 packages, 11 boxes of doo-doo. Why would anyone put crap in a box? Got a crap
So
in
I'm
Why
just
would you
imagining
crap in a box?
The officer pulls up and he's like, "Hey there, son. What you doing in the woods over there?" The guy's like, "I had to get rid of the thing."
The
Oh
thing.
yeah. And what thing might that be, son? It was it's just some crap. Some crap. I see. And why are you putting crap in the woods? Oh, because I didn't want to leave it on the side of the road.
So
And
you-
it just goes from there.
You think he said what a crap? He meant
Yeah.
like just junk,
And then
but the
some-
officer
yeah,
took
that's
it
what-
as
yeah.
literal crap on the
Crap, yeah.
report.
All right, he's just taking his notes.
Does an Amazon
Suspect
driver
claimed
crap in
he
the
was
woods?
placing
Let's
crap
answer
in the
that
woods.
question.
And
Yes.
turned out it was not.
Well, the driver, allegedly was hiding these items and planning to return later to retrieve them. He was charged with theft and illegal dumping, and he was released pending a court appearance. Now, quotes. Okay, this is from the company rep. This does not reflect the high standards we have for delivery service partners.
Really?
Right.
Well, that's good to know.
We take these matters seriously and can confirm this individual is no longer delivering Amazon packages. Why is he fired if he's not convicted yet? Do you know what I mean?
What is it? A right to work
Because
state?
I don't know.
Because the process for determining guilt works faster in a private company such as Amazon than it does in the court system.
I guess they got a right to fire whoever they want, right?
Right.
Right.
And an investigation to make a determination based on firing doesn't have nearly as much due process concern. You don't have to summon a jury. You don't have to give the man a lawyer. You don't have to wait for the judge to have a court date.
Well, it's also bad publicity.
Well, sure.
I mean, they don't want that. Any big tech company like that, like Amazon, Google, they don't want their employees to have that publicity, and it's like it looks bad on us. So, I mean, that's another reason why
It's
I
like
think he
asking
was just fired.
why
you
was
know?
that coach fired when he hasn't been convicted of anything yet? Well, because they watched the video and said, "Nah, you're not coaching here anymore."
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Anyone catch anyone ever on the Ring doorbells taking packages or anything like that here?
No, but we did have a situation today. We got home from shopping, the girlfriend and I, and we noticed there was Amazon packages by our apartment.
Yeah.
And we're like, these have different apartment letters on it. The Amazon driver literally just dropped those boxes right there and did not deliver them to the other apartments.
They'll figure
just
it
dropped
out.
them right there. We're like, do
in a
we
hurry.
drop these off to the other apartments? So it's like, but other than that, I know there's been situations of, people, not drivers, but people just stealing packages off of people's porches.
There is, I got somebody else's package at my door the other day.
Really?
and-
What was his name?
No, it was a box, and so the neighbor 2 doors down, she wrote a letter and put it on my door, and she was right. I didn't even look at the name. I just saw the box. I just brought it in. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it was at your house. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm
Fair.
like, okay, and I'll open it later on. But a couple days passed, and then I got a letter from her. So I'm like, oh, and check out the name, and yeah, it was her name. Two houses down. I bring it over there, and it bada bing, bada boom. Now I can imagine just people just like, nope, it's mine now. What do you do? What do you do? Right? There's nothing you could do.
Yeah.
There is though. What about if this law passes? This bill passes into law in Tennessee, where you can shoot on your property for people trying to steal your stuff. Right?
No way this is going to be.
I don't think
Never.
they're going to pass.
I don't
Even
know.
in common law, before we started writing laws down, you could not use. That's a common law rule. You cannot use deadly force to protect property. That goes back to Robin Hood days.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I think it might pass.
The only thing I can think of it is protecting if they're trying to come into your house.
That
It's
goes back.
it's
that goes
completely
back to
different than
biblical
steal,
days.
if it's outside of the house and they steal.
That's
dumb to use deadly force.
That's in the Bible, and the Bible even draws a distinction between night and day.
Yeah.
The Bible says it's in the Old Testament law. It's like if you catch somebody in your house, if somebody catches somebody in their house at night and kills them, you cannot find them guilty of murder.
Well, this is coming from State Representative Jay Reedy, who represents us. Okay, and the law in Tennessee is clear, right? You can use deadly force only
Right.
in self-defense,
Sense.
Yeah.
right? If you fear your life or someone else's.
Sure.
But I don't know. What if you could shoot someone who stole from you?
Shoplifters.
Basically, that's what they saying.
Set up a sniper nest outside of Walmart. Catch them as they come out the door.
I feel like farmers doing that. Be like, that's my pig. Like, oh, okay, all right,
Because right now that would be a felony here in the state of Tennessee.
Yeah.
yeah.
But this new bill, it would expand the use of deadly force, so Jay Reedy, he's filed this bill that would allow a person to use deadly force to protect their property.
See, it's just
That
be
gonna
reasonable. Pass a law that allows you to use paintball guns. Just if somebody's stealing out of your car, you're allowed to shoot them with a paintball gun. Bam! It's just as much fun.
It's just.
Now,
What are we trying to do here, people?
now this one guy,
It'll scare them off.
John Harris, the executive director of Tennessee Firearms Association, he said, I think the last year has raised a lot of questions in Tennessee about whether you can use force or deadly force. Mm-hmm. Okay. If I see somebody coming into my house, right, stealing stuff, I shoot him, I kill him,
That was in your house.
House is different.
okay, on my property.
Outside your house,
I shoot them, I kill them.
you see them. They're trying to get
Right?
your car.
Now what?
Yeah.
It's my story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Except for the Ring doorbell.
I'm taking them down right now. Okay, I'm taking them down.
All the neighbors got the Ring doorbell.
Damn it.
Yeah.
But look,
You'd be surprised how much stuff's on camera these days.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, are they gonna be armed? You know. what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. If they're unarmed, yeah, that's a good point.
They're gonna be.
That's why the
saying,
paintball rule.
It's a gray area.
is-
to
is-
do
is-
that. If they're armed, then yes.
You know,
Then
If you
From-
shoot them with a paintball gun first, then they either run away, mission accomplished, or they run at you. Then you get to
Yeah.
use your real gun.
gun. Yeah.
Well, this guy Harris, he says that he thinks that the destructive demonstrations and looting at the Davidson County Courthouse and the businesses along Lower Broadway. Remember when this was all going down, May and June? Well, it raised some concerns. So he said with police occupied elsewhere, store owners, for instance,
Yeah.
under current law, could not use lethal force to stop looting, and people are tired of it. Now we're talking about your own business. What if you're in your own business?
That's why I said shoplifting.
Yeah.
When the looting starts, the shooting starts.
Well, they should have a law. If you have a shotgun, the first 3 shots are shot pellets, and the last 2 is slugs.
I like that idea, man. I like that idea.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that hurt, but I'm not that bad. Okay,
That's
well, keep
2
going.
warnings. Strike 3, you're dead.
You see, that's why you got. I like this. It's more creative. It's like, all right, here's the rule. You can shoot people if they're breaking into your business or your car, okay? But the first 2 shots have to be rock salt, and the second only then, So
You gave them a warning.
1, 2 bags of salt.
Now, the guy also said that the question is, does the criminal just laugh at them and keep stealing stuff? At some point, juries will say you have the right to defend it, and I don't care what the law says. Now, the bill could address this frustration, okay? Legal analysis, they say that the way it is written is very, very vague.
The bill?
Yes. He understands concerns over violent protests, but, this one legal analysis, he called the bill a vigilante legislation. Yeah, he said that it could allow a victim where there is no personal threat to shoot a theft suspect in the back as he runs from the scene. Yeah. That's very interesting.
They're going to be kind of hard with that because, hey, that's my lawnmower.
But Jay Reedy, though, I was talking to him. We're buddies. We're friends. He said that it's going to be tightened up, this bill.
Yeah.
It's just put out there. So, and he said, part of the reason that it's out there, so discussions could be had about it and whatnot.
Sure. He's getting our advice right now.
Right.
That's going to be
For free.
Yeah.
that could be
It's crazy.
There could be a lot of loopholes in that because, let's just say, just speaking, that you have some people over your house.
Yeah.
And then an argument break out and somebody shoots somebody. Oh, he was stealing from me.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. But
Take my last White Claw.
Representative Reedy, he did say that law-abiding citizens have a right to protect their business or hard-earned personal property. I mean, that's tough to argue with that.
But that is true, though.
So House Bill 11 is now filed for consideration. If it passes the next legislative session, it would take effect July of 2021.
The classic case we study in law school was this. Guy sets up a trap. He sets a shotgun rigged up to a door because kids kept breaking into his like a shack or something, right? Rigs it to go off if you open the door. Some kid opens the door, gets blown away. You can imagine all kinds of booby traps that you could use to protect your store. Imagine electrifying a doorknob or any number of Home Alone type scenarios.
Home Alone.
Right? But we really don't want people getting killed over stealing stuff.
Okay, I hear you.
That's the worry.
So what if you shoot in the leg? Now, of course, you can still hit arteries.
So if you just nicked them?
Yeah. Right. Do you know what I mean?
That was a warning shot.
There's another case where somebody electrified like a skylight that people were breaking into and ran enough voltage through to kill somebody.
Yeah.
So when they touched it, they died. Just use an electric fence like you use on the cows and stuff. That works fine.
I learned something at a young age.
Low voltage.
Don't whiz on the electric fence.
No.
Ren and Stimpy told me that.
I mean,
Don't whiz on.
I get it with
electric
defending
fence.
your business, but you can do it in a less deadly force than a gun.
Sure.
If they're just breaking your windows or trying to come in and do stupid stuff, you got a bat, get them away with the bat. You don't have to. You don't have to pull out a
tasers,
gun,
right?
And tasers,
Right, we can own tasers
You take a class. You gotta get certified.
You gotta get certified. You gotta be certified
for it for the taser.
So I don't need to be certified to have a gun, but I need
Well,
to be
not
certified to
so
have a
certified to
taser?
take. Well, here's
That's
the thing. No,
amazing.
I'm saying you, as a business owner, you better show the police, hey, I have a taser here for defending my business. As long as you don't need a certificate, as long as you tell law enforcement, hey, this is how I'm going to defend my business.
That's correct. You do not use one for a
You
gun.
don't need a gun. No.
That is accurate.
Wow, interesting.
That's what I meant to say. I screwed my wording up a little
It's all
bit.
good.
It's okay.
It's all good.
It's the Joe Padula Show. Bada bing. Clarksville's conversation.